The causes of the Russo-Ukrainian conflict. A long history of disputes that ended the potential of World War III erupting. Until now, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine has not subsided. It is even reported that Russia and Belarus have started joint military exercises amid Western fears of a Russian invasion of Ukraine. Belarus is an ally of Russia and has a fairly long border with Ukraine. France described the joint exercises as Russia's largest deployment to Belarus since the Cold War and a violent movement. Ukraine, meanwhile, admitted that they were under psychological pressure over the joint exercise. What are the causes of the Russia-Ukraine conflict? Actually, what was the origin and cause of the Russia-Ukraine conflict? Please note that the territory of Ukraine is bordered by the European Union and Russia, which were former parts of the Soviet republics. Historically, Ukraine has deep socio-cultural ties to Russia. Russian is widely spoken in Ukraine. Al Jazeera reports that Russian President Vladimir Putin claims that Russia and Ukraine are one part of Russian civilization, a claim that has been stated repeatedly. However, Ukraine rejected Putin's claims and statements. In its history, Ukraine has carried out two revolutions, in 2005 and 2014. A number of factors are suspected of making Russia's ambition to control Ukraine and causing conflict to occur between the two. Check out the following review of the causes of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Causes of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Ukraine's increasingly close relations with the US and NATO are seen as a source of tension with Russia. Although Putin has repeatedly denied planning an invasion of Ukraine and insists that Russia is not a threat to any country. However, Russia defends its move to continue deploying troops to the border on the pretext that it is its sovereignty and right to mobilize its military within its own territory. Russia even considers that the West is the cause of the uproar following the flow of security and weapons assistance from NATO countries to Ukraine. According to Russia, NATO's move actually threatens the security of its country. It is known, the Kremlin also blamed Ukraine for deploying troops to the border near Russia. Meanwhile, Ukraine considers Russia not having the right to prohibit Kiev from establishing close relations with anyone, including NATO. The government of President Volodymyr Zelensky also emphasized that Ukraine can engage and cooperate with any country of its own choice, including with NATO. That is a brief explanation of the causes of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Hope it is useful.